Good Sunday morning to you. I haven't used our big pit for a while. I know I do ribs a lot, and I love ribs. Today, I'm going to do ribs on the big pit. I'm going to use our standard post oak wood, but I bought actually 5 sets of blends, as Tango Joe calls them, and I'm going to use 2 of them on 2 racks of ribs, which are going to be on the big pit. Okay, one is Cajun rub. One is going to be Rome is Burning. Rome is Burning is more of an Italian kind of blend to it, Italian influence on it. And then of course Cajun rub is kind of like our Louisiana Cajun kind of spice on it. I'm going to cook them both identically. I'm going to remove the membrane on both. And in a moment I'm going to show you the ribs I bought again from Texas Slabs. These are beautiful ribs. If you look at the ribs you buy in a grocery store, they're going to say solution added or 2% this or 1% that. They do that to kind of preserve the meat, but they also do that to influence the flavor of it. The stuff you buy at, well, at least the stuff I buy at Texas Slabs doesn't have that. They don't even put it in there. They cut it, it's all natural, it's beautiful stuff. And I've used it over and over again, and I'm really, really happy that I found a meat market close to me that does just exactly what I would hope it would do. So, in a moment, I'll show you our next cook. Next time you buy ribs at your local grocery store, look at the label. St. Louis, spare ribs, natural pork, no solution. That no solution, those 2 words are really important to me. I started noticing in a lot of the ribs I buy from my local grocery store, whose name I won't mention, they have a lot of stuff added. There's stuff that you probably wouldn't want to eat if you had a choice not to. And these don't have any of that. These are beautiful cut. They cut them right there in the store. I'm going to use Rome is Burning, like I said. I'm going to use Cajun rub, like I said. I'm going to cook them on the big pit. And these are really beautiful, meaty St. Louis cut ribs. I love ribs. I love St. Louis cut. I love baby backs. Of course, I love beef ribs too. But these are going to be kind of special because, again, they come from Texas Slabs and no solution. So, the next time you see me, we'll be getting these ribs cleaned up, rubbed, and ready to put on the big pit. So I took our red food coloring and the one with the big C on there, and I don't know if it's going to actually stay there, is the Cajun seasoning, and that is our Tango Joe Cajun rub. That's all I'm going to use. I'm not going to put anything else on these. I might spritz them with apple juice, but that doesn't really add flavor to it. It just kind of keeps everything moist. I've used a few Tango Joe products. I used one the other day. I actually made spaghetti sauce out of the Rome is Burning, which is what we're going to use on the second rack of ribs, which is that. And it was delicious. I'll have to give you the recipe for that. I was kind of out of food. I didn't want to go to the store. It was storming outside. So I think, there's got to be enough stuff at SteenSmokeHouse that I can make a decent meal out of. And sure enough, I did. So. Wow, this has got all kinds of interesting spices and herbs, and I just can't wait to pull these off the big pit. It's out there getting fired up right now. I've got a chimney full of Kingsford. You've all seen me do that before. I don't need to take the camera out just yet. I begin with a full chimney of Kingsford, put it on the in the firebox where the plate is, and then I stack my wood on top. Let the grill come to temp and stabilize, and after it stabilizes, that's when we put our meat on. So, Cajun, Italian, Rome is Burning, Cajun. So, I hope that C will stay there. Maybe I'll, they have a distinctly different color to them even now, and these herbs and stuff, and they just smell so delicious. All right, once the grill gets stuck to temp, we're gonna put them on. I think I said a cook or two ago that I took out the deflector plate, the heat deflector that I'd put in it right after I got it, because it actually changed the entire way that this big pit cooks. It moved the hot place from where the fire is to the stack, and did a bunch of other kind of weird things. I never could predict what was going to happen to it. For example, brisket wouldn't stall anymore, and it would get to like 140, and then just got shoot all the way up to 191 and get real close to my done temps about 191 to 220, depending on the piece of meat and how much fat and how much it weighs and if it's humid outside or all those other things. The ThermoWorks smoke now says, and I don't know if you can see it or not, 261, and our thermometer at the top of the pit also says about 260. So the ThermoWorks temp probe right now is right about dead center below the thermometer. So it's remarkable how close those two temps are now that the deflector plate is out and the air is moving through the big pit like it's supposed to. So I don't know, note to self, probably wouldn't have done that again. It was a really great product. It was constructed really well, but I'll tell you what, getting that deflector plate out in a pit that's been used dozens of times wasn't easy and wasn't clean. But here we are. So be back with you soon. So our ribs are on the pit. It's about 11:45. The one with the big C in the front is the Cajun. The one in the back is Rome is burning ribs. Man, these things look good. They smell so good. Again, I'm really glad I took that deflector plate out. I've got my ThermoWorks probe in the back. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right there. And right now, the way things are set up, the dome thermometer in the lid and the ThermoWorks probe, they're like within a degree or two of each other. So again, leave it alone, let it do the job it's designed to do, and you'll be good to go. I've got a water pan over here, and I'll be replenishing it with water from time to time. And of course, we keep our wood box at the right temp, and I'm going to shut her down and let it do its job. So our big thermometer is reading 220. Our ThermoWorks smoke is reading 240. So we've got a slight difference of about 20 degrees, which in this is really insignificant. But the big indicator is the smokestack, and I've only put in 2 logs now. It's been maintaining perfect temp. If you look, you can barely see the heat signature, and it's invisible smoke. That's what we want. It's kind of like if you play golf. This may not be a great analogy, but if you play golf and you have a perfect golf swing, every time you swing the club, it's exactly the same. The ball just gets in the way. On a big pit or cooking out like this, if you have the perfect pit set up, the meat just gets in the way. Your smoke and your temp and all your things just kind of pass through, and the end result is already assured. So I just thought I'd give you an update. We're about an hour and a half into this cook, so I'll be checking with you again soon. These are our 2 racks of ribs. Those are the Italian Roma's burning ribs, and these are the Cajun ribs in front with a big C on them. They smell amazing and they look really amazing. I can't wait to eat them. I'm going to go ahead and spritz them so you can watch, and then I'm going to close the pit down and let it go another probably 2 hours or so. That's just apple juice. So anyway, I'm going to shut it down and I'll be back in touch with you later. These things are looking exceptional. I can still see the C on our Cajun stuff, and the spices and herbs and stuff in the Italian rub is, wow, that's just looking really good. One little thing, on the event we do on the 26th next weekend, I am going to offer a pit barrel cooker raffle. You spend a $5 ticket, and whomever gets it, gets it. That's a $300 value. I know you'll love it. So anyway, that's going to be one of the benefits of coming to the event next Saturday at Texas Labs. These are looking so good. I don't think you can buy these at your local rib place. I'm about ready to pull them off. The the Cajun C is still there, and the Italian ones are still in the back. I can't wait to taste these. These are going to be great stuff. Thanks so much for watching SteenSmokeHouse. These came out really good. These are the Roma's burning side. As you can see, the texture's got a lot of herbs and things like that. They're really interesting. And you see, once the ribs are all done, they make a really nice presentation. Of course, this side is the Cajun rub. The Cajun rub's got a lot of herbs and things in it too. It's a little finer. It comes across more as like a rub, kind of almost a powdery kind of character when it's done. But man, these things are great. They were both delicious. I had to plate it up a little different. I lost microphone and I had a couple little technical problems when I shot this video, so I had to kind of redo this scene. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching SteenSmokeHouse. I want to say again that I'm going to be at Texas Slabs on Saturday. The event begins at 11. I am going to be raffling off a pit barrel cooker. I have already purchased it. The raffle tickets will be about $5 a piece, which is affordable. Give everybody a chance to get one for $5. It's a deal. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.